Margin and leverage. These two things are related. Based on my understanding, brokers offer accounts that allow you different selections of leverage. Leverage simply means a multiplication of units. Leverage usually looks like this. 1 to 10 simply means you can control 10 times your original deposit, and so on for the other options. Leverage is kind of like collateral. So let's break it down now. Let's say you have a $100 account using a leverage of 1 to 100. This means you can control 100 times whatever you had in your account. So $100 by 100, or 10,000. This 10,000 isn't yours, and you can't simply withdraw it. You also won't see it reflected in your account balance as $10,000 if you only deposited $100. It's more like a loan from the broker. The broker is allowing you to open trades at a greater size than if you were only to use your $100. The higher the leverage you select, the bigger the lot size you are allowed to use. This obviously has a caveat. If you don't know what you're doing, you can lose money way faster by using higher leverage. This is why so many people fail. You can make money faster by using higher leverage, but you can lose it just as quickly. This is why leverage is called a double-edged sword. Now, margin is like availability. How available is all of that money? Margin percentage is relative to if you have any trades open or not, if you have any trades open and losing or not, and how much money you have in your account. Margin is always based off of a percentage of the account. If you're using 100% margin, this can be called going full margin. You can make a lot of money doing this, but it's just like leverage. It is a double-edged sword, and you can lose your entire account in just one trade doing this. I don't ever recommend doing this. If you have a trade open that is way too big for your margin percentage, and that trade begins to lose, once it gets to a certain level, usually set by the broker will call in and take a big chunk, usually all of your equity, because at that point, your losses are bigger than the account. This is known as a margin call, or a blown account. You are most likely going to have a few of these in the beginning stages, assuming you don't listen to what I tell you in this program. I can guarantee you, it is not a nice feeling, but it's good to know. Understanding margin and leverage isn't absolutely necessary to move forward as a trader, but it's definitely good to know, just to know what you're dealing with in this space.